Alright, hello there again, second time today, and we even succeeded at keeping the schedule, which is becoming surprisingly common very lately, so good sign for this year as far as streams go. We are doing Lumberjack's Dynasty. We did this once last year, and it was something between low budget house flipper and very low budget version of the Twin Peaks, because all the dialogue between people was kind of disturbing. When you were approaching them, they would talk between each other like this will soon be common knowledge, or such kind of like somewhat conspiratory whispers. So it kind of was surprisingly unusual, like that you have elements of low budget house flipper, lumberjack simulator, and some kind of intrigue. So it's not the most usual game, and in addition, fixing houses consists of adding totally ill-fitting pieces of wood with a nail gun. So as noted also in the description, in tractor, chainsaw and nail gun we trust. So should be very good in that respect. And indeed, let's gradually move towards the game and load our old game to see how we were doing. Do things that we had fixed, like neighbors said, and got a tractor for that. So of course it's important to have your own tractor, though it looked like maybe not the newest model what would one expect in any case. So welcome once again, and let's see how our game goes. It's kind of like it tries to also have a plot in addition to being somewhat of every kind of simulator related to the countryside and or timber. So there we go, and of course there's also nice deer apparently somewhere. I haven't seen any, do think, but most probably those are in the game, like that you can also find some nice deer roaming around, one would imagine. So let's see how our good lumberjack career continues. So load game, and chapter 1, no family, no kids, excellent condition, money 1,250 euros, social points, which kind of sounds like what they do in certain less democratic countries, and forests and vehicles too. So most probably we have the pickup and the tractor. Do not know about land ownership per se, but load game. Failing to complete a task in a given time may lower your social status. Alright, then we have like rather old, like 1950s pickup in the loading screen. That would be pretty stylish ride for sure, maybe with a bit more consistent paint job. And then we have like about 10 times more effective forestry machine. Do know that this thing actually has officially licensed Ponce forestry machinery, so it's kind of most probably. Alright, quest updated. Talk to a stranger. That's kind of descriptive. A stranger. Alright, and we can also take a week's rest if we have been a little bit more than slightly tired. It's also possible to take a week's rest, which of course seems quite convincing. How long did you rest for a week? So let's then see about meeting the stranger. So there are not that many spots to fix anymore. It's like the house isn't declared fully fixed, but have been unable to find very many spots that would need fixing anymore. So it's kind of like it's not declared fixed in the status screen, but finding any more to fix isn't very easy. So let's go downstairs and check about the stranger. So here we do have talk to a stranger with the silhouette. So let's track that quest now. Repair all the farm buildings. Yes. We also have coffee shop. Have some rest with a cup of aromatic coffee. And general store, furniture store, car station, furniture factory up for sale. We probably have to be a little bit more of a businessman than 1,250 euros before we can buy a furniture factory. Alright. And nothing to fix apparently here either. So let's open our front door. And it would be then in that direction. We could of course also drive the tractor if we can find it, like to remember that brought the tractor over during night time and then left it somewhere. Would imagine the map would also show vehicles, but most probably that's a lot to ask. At least there are like the generic SUVs driving around, and that in turn is not like the tractor we got, which was quite a bit less fancy model. So let's just run over. Right, there's the river in the way, so maybe we use the bridge in any case. So let's then proceed to talk with a stranger, would imagine. Alright. Let's do some off-roading. And most probably there's a way to cross also here. Not very self-evident though. Right, so the crossing would be that way, so really. So we have to actually go all the way back, because the stranger is on the other side of the thing. Really. Alright. One would not expect this game to be a walking simulator, but it clearly at times is. Alright, and then let's check the map that we are now on the correct side. Yes, and facing the correct direction. So alright, here for example we have some deer. It's not the most realistic rendition compared to, for example, to the hunter. Oh well. Alright, and someone else's house here, so of course we run through their backyard. Alright, there's the stranger. So here we go. So let's then go and see what a stranger has to say. Alright, he's like a fisherman, which we of course approve of.
Excuse me, sir. What are you doing here?
Me? Fishing.
Me, fishing?
Why?
Why?
It seems you've been acting a bit strange for a fisherman. My Aunt Grace told me you ran away and hid when she saw you. Mister,
Alright, Aunt Grace has not been totally satisfied with the fisherman.
Well, and I promise I'll explain everything to her.
Prevent rumors.
I'd rather have my wife.
Alright, like, do not want your wife to know you are fishing.
Honest young man. So what?
Which wouldn't be totally surprising.
I am Ryan Loyvarden, the local deputy mayor. I'm very well known here. But it's not enough for my dear Abby.
Local deputy mayor, which is not apparently enough for wife.
She insists. So,
so
off fishing, I pretend
being
I'm
off fishing
business or at a meeting, you know. She would be ashamed if she thought.
Yeah, you tell like you are in a council meeting when you are actually fishing. Yeah, does he actually work?
Huh. I don't know much about fishing myself.
Don't worry, I can teach you. But I'd need a little favor. Would you go and tell my wife I'm off to a board meeting and we'll be back tomorrow? You see, fishing under the stars is just amazing. Tell
my wife I'm off to a board meeting. Sure, it sounds like a good idea to, of course, help a guy with fishing. Saving Mayor Ryan. Alright, and the wife is like 2 kilometers away. Would not be terribly worried that a wife 2 kilometers away finds you fishing. Really, like your wife is 2 kilometers away and you're worried they will find you fishing. At least they would have to take some effort to discover that fact. When it's like not only like 100 meters or even 1 kilometer, your wife is 2 kilometers away and you're worried. Very well, let's go and tell that then. Sounds fair enough. Like, of course the guy should be fishing and the wife should think important mayoral business. So then we need to get like 2 kilometers away. Let's see, like considering we are already considerably closer, it should be a running distance. Let's see where we can. Alright, pretty good climbing. So let's run a couple of kilometers. Doesn't seem too much. Like, let's see that we are on the right side of the lake. Really, that's like quite a way away, so maybe we should take the tractor. Road goes there, but it's not exactly the best way around, like, because you would have to take road there and there and there and there, so actually it seems like a pretty good idea. Just go running, especially as we can meet mysterious herbalist on the way. So like, let's just take a run for it. Pretty strong like. exercise oriented that we go running. Alright, we could buy this forest. Do not terribly like the looks of it. The trees are kind of not very healthy looking. And it probably costs more than 1,250 euros, so... Oh, hello there, Jacks. We are playing Lumberjack's Dynasty, so this game should be like more country flavored. Alright, let's see if we can meet the mysterious herbalist on the way. So we are here, and the mysterious herbalist is there, so we could run like pretty much directly north, like this. And yes, there's a road. We could of course use a vehicle, but more fun. As it seems we do not run out of stamina by just running. Meet James, alright. Local investor also. You could also apparently use the bus, but still rather like running. Alright, we are getting quite a few more things to talk with, so apparently we also took the wrong road at some point, but it's not totally an issue, as there's also Connor the Lowlander on the way, so let's take a little off-road excursion for Mr. Lowlander. Alright, now also the it doesn't look like any Lowlander would be staying here. Alright, and Mr. Lowlander should be quite close.
So what if he did? That's his choice.
I've got my own opinion.
Alright, and again the mysterious dialogue.
I ain't gonna...
Hi there.
Hello, lad. And who might you be?
I'm kind of new around here.
Looking to
We
settle
arrived
down like
by-
old Connor here?
I'm not sure yet. Truth
All
be
the
told, I'm
people
looking
look
after
kind
my
of
local
weird.
lumber mill. Could use some tools, vehicles, all sorts of stuff.
Oh, I see. I'm new here too. Just bought this farm. Used to own some fields before. Kept animals, harvested wheat every year. Not the
Somehow
life for me.
the overall
I
looks of
love
all the
my
people is
mountains.
somewhat
So I
suspicious.
sold the land and moved up here. The air is just so crisp. Do you
I
feel
love
it?
my
And that
mountains,
trailer over
clearly.
Yep, I brought it with me. Not much use to me now. Don't think I'll be transporting wheat anytime soon. So it's just rusting away.
Care to trade?
Alright.
Cash or check?
Well, neither actually. I was thinking more about offering you help of some sort.
Pretty handy
You
with
see, I'm
tools,
pretty handy
we
with
hope.
tools.
So that's the case. Right, just look around. Plenty of work over
Fix
here.
those buildings
Fix those
for
buildings
me.
for me, and
Yeah,
the trailer's yours.
considering
I can
how
even give you
buildings
something
are
extra
fixed
if
in
you're
this
quick.
game.
What do you think?
That's a deal.
Right, let's
Here we
fix
go.
buildings soon-ish, at least currently. At least currently we should most probably also take care of Ryan's wife. So let's go the rest of the way to first see Ryan's wife, who is now only... Can we jump over the fence? Not quite, apparently. There's like also a small gap there, but it's apparently not passable. Alright. This side there's no fence, so... Alright, quite rocky up here. Let's see if we can climb. Not quite, so... Alright. Nice day out, like. Alright, there's also a bus stop here. Alright, now it's pretty short way to go and tell the wife. Let's see if we can make use of the roads, like instead of falling into the ditch. So let's go down here. We can actually run faster than the car. The speed of the car is not very commendable. Clearly very strong lumberjack, like, as we can outrun the yellow car. There it is coming. So technically we can like run considerably faster than the yellow SUV. So really, that's quite commendable speed, one would say. Alright, let's then keep running. Alright, and that's the place to go and tell Mr. Mayor's wife that the mayor is an important meeting and certainly not fishing. Apparently we can't quite jump over the fence, so...
So what if he did? That's his choice.
Mrs. Abigail Luvarden?
Yes.
We are apparently... Let's... Alright, and we can lie, but it might be better to tell the truth, especially as we are apparently both standing in a bush. So, our good chat, shall we lie about fishing or tell the truth to the wife of the mayor? Let's see what the chat say. Apparently not much, so would say that let's tell anyway. Your husband has gone fishing, because do not think that the wife is like too thick either, and would guess that yeah, let's tell the
Your
truth.
husband has gone fishing, but he was afraid to tell you. He'll be back tomorrow and just didn't want you to worry.
I know. I don't mind. I have no idea why he is hiding this passion. But you are an honest young man.
I know.
Appreciate you telling me.
Somehow wasn't very
Thank you.
surprised that the wife knows.
Take this.
Usually they tend to know. We got a jar of honey, delicious and healthy. Honey can be eaten right away or used in the kitchen. Alright. You can return to Ryan now. Yeah, not totally surprised. So there are practically two. There's also Sophia.
Hello.
Let's see what Sophia has to say.
Need me to help you with something?
Not now.
Does Sophia
Sorry.
need any help? Alright. Any new rumors flying around? Because of course, like in English as she spoke, every barber also newsmonger.
Any new rumors flying around?
Can't think of anything really.
Can't think of anything really.
Bye.
Very well. The camera also works well because it goes into the trees all the time. Alright, and now we can return to Ryan, 2 kilometers away, and we should try to do something on the way. So we are somewhere up there, which doesn't really like the objective list. So let's next choose to visit the mysterious herbalist on the way. The local investor is also close, as is Connor to the lowlander. We can fix the farm buildings. So let's first like visit the mysterious herbalist. So not that bad things happened by telling the truth, because apparently our good wife was quite well aware of the fishing habits of his husband, which was not a total surprise in the overall scheme of things. Usually it is quite well known if one is like fishing. Alright, so we then see. Alright, it's about 1 kilometer, so let's get moving to meet the mysterious herbalist, and also curious to see how the bus actually works. Doesn't show quests on the bus map, but let's go here. So the bus is practically fast travel, yes. At least we got closer, so it's good enough. We also run faster than the traffic, so it's kind of interesting. The physics in the game are kind of questionable when you consider how far you jump comparatively. There we go.
Hello, can I help you?
Well, yes.
Clearly she's a
I'm
herbalist
looking
because
for
she has
Mrs.
also a
Lily.
wreath of
Apparently
flowers.
she's a herbalist, supposed to live somewhere around here. Do you know where she might be?
Actually, I am Lily, and I am indeed a herbalist. Who are you?
She looks
You are
also
Lily?
kind of
Well,
questionable.
I must admit, when Aunt Grace sent me here to see a herbalist, I was expecting someone else.
Let me guess. An old witch with a black
Old
cat
witch,
and an old
yeah.
goat. Sorry to disappoint you.
Not at all. If anything, I should be sorry. Nice to meet you, Lily. Are you okay? You live here all alone? My Aunt Grace was kind of worried.
Well,
There are
yes, I
also
do.
nice
I
sheep
graduated
behind.
in botany and natural medicine last year and moved back here to live with my father. Unfortunately, he passed away shortly after that.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Really. Can I help you with anything?
That's so sweet of you. I am kind of busy, actually. I make potions, herbal elixirs, natural cosmetics.
Selling these
I could
online.
use some help. But
Alright.
I have only just started selling these
Haven't
online, so the
actually
business is not
seen
exactly
any
booming
internet
yet.
here,
I'm
so
keen to help any way I can. I don't expect much payment. If there's any way I can help, just ask.
Okay. Well, for starters, I need some mushrooms. I got a large order from a nearby hotel, but I've
Alright,
not yet had
like,
time to go and pick them.
doesn't exactly look like the
I would,
mushroom
but I
season
know
weather-wise,
nothing
but
about
whatever.
Don't worry. I can teach you how to pick the right ones. Forest mushrooms are the best. You just have
Forest
to pick the right
mushroom.
ones.
Alright,
So,
that's
can we
quite
help you?
generic description. Of course,
With
we
pleasure.
can at some point pick mushrooms. New skill learned. Collect mushrooms and berries. Very well. Who's the guy then? Wyatt. Alright,
Hi
and
there.
what does he
Nice
do?
to see you.
Need me to help you with something?
Not now. Sorry.
Alright.
See you later.
Wyatt doesn't either need anything very well. There's like this huge thing here, whatever that is meant to be. Apparently would think that is actually a key lift. Alright, skunk time. Very well. Oh, so hopefully you had good time at Luna's place then. Do remember you mentioned you were drinking mead with Luna, so... Alright, then we change fursuit, so... Let's get the bouncy to keep you company while this one change fursuit. So, short while. Oh, good to hear. Alright, and we are back. So, as requested, it indeed is skunk time now, so greetings again, now with the skunk, and we are good to continue with the game also, so thank you for your request to change fursuit, and of course always enjoy getting the skunk on. It's a very nice suit, and of course it's a bit different to get the full suit on, so thank you once again, and we return to the game. There we go, and let's see. So, wild mushroom needed 50. Apparently the engineering view doesn't show us wild mushrooms, at least immediately, but let's first visit the local investor. Alright, the local investor is not very far away, so let's get moving. There should be a bridge here, but it's clearly not quite done. Of course the river is not either very mentionable, so let's cross the river, and there we go. Yes, our local investor next then. Oh, thank you, SFW. Certainly hope so. One might say. So let's meet the local investor. He's got like a nice helmet and striped shirt.
That you could use some help.
Ah, so you're the young man Charles praised so much. Yes.
And
I could use your help
safety
indeed.
goggles.
I need these summer houses finished. But my
workers are sick at home.
But I can't wait
two more
I'm not
weeks.
sure.
Quite
I
long.
know a thing or two about
Maybe
repairs,
they
not
got
much
hung
about
over.
construction.
Not a big deal. I'll teach you. But
Dry
you'll need
planks.
planks for construction too. You can buy them
All
at
right.
the store or produce some at the mill yourself. I'm going to pay you. So what do you say?
I say,
Yeah,
you've got
but we
yourself a
can't
deal.
most
All
probably
right.
immediately
Take my
do
lorry
that.
if you need a vehicle to transport planks. And remember, time is what matters. You'll get yourself a
Alright,
bonus if
time
you
is what
finish it
matters.
quick.
We can also drive his lorry apparently, which is kind of like... Use the lorry to transport planks to the construction site. Alright. Alright, but which way to the store in any case? Do slightly wonder. Building material store. Alright, so You could also apparently get there this way. Alright, apparently we collided with the frame of the building. And he's also standing in the way, more or less. It looks like this road isn't very sizable. Like it's more like a path, would say that the map isn't very usable. It looks like you could get there, but it's not really like that. The map is also considerably unclear, one might say, have to admit, like that the clarity of the map is a little bit questionable, because it tries to look like kind of like detail map and the symbols get lost in the details, so it's kind of not the best thing ever. one has to observe also. Let's see, can we like get through this way? Most probably not. Let's see how much clipping this has. Can we get through the trees? Nope, so can we actually see outside the car? Yes, that would make it a little bit easier to back out. All right. Do you think the Mr. Investor must by now be looking at this one like that he's crazy? Do strongly suspect like our good Lumberjack first drives in the opposite direction and gets stuck, then backs out all the way, so most probably would imagine that the investor probably thinks that the Lumberjack doesn't exactly have everything home either. Alright, let's then try again, like turn around here. Hopefully without going to the river. And then drive like this way and see which road we can take to get to the building supply store. All right. So we are facing in the opposite direction. Oh, not really. We can also go in this direction. So let's see if we take the road here and hopefully not collide with any traffic. So we need to get to the... We can probably again also drive from the cabin. So do you think we turn right here? It even has a modern like Panasonic or something stereo, it looks like. And no, it was the other direction, so make a U-turn if possible. And there we go. Now we should be going in the right direction, yes. And then we need to turn left once we encounter the next major road. Alright, and do you think we need to take left here? Yes, we are arriving at the building supply store. Minus 25%, best price, minus 5%, alright. They clearly know their prices. Alright, the truck is still mostly in one piece, so... Alright, they have paint. We would like buy wood planks. Would imagine those are the ones needed. Buy new ceramic roof. Buy wood planks. And the shelves have plenty of wood, but would imagine the wood planks are the ones needed. We apparently can't buy a wheelbarrow. We can buy metal roof, bitumen roof. We can't buy a shovel or a hoe. We can't buy a watering thingy. And would like to buy a wheelbarrow. Nope. There's a fire extinguisher. And we can also enter the sales side. So maybe a career as a salesman. It looks more like a chat or something than any sales system. Apparently, so maybe it's their SAP or something. So let's then make sure to So let's then buy the planks, as do think that those are what was asked for. Let's save game first, so that we do not at least buy like totally wrong stuff and then run out of money. We do not currently buy bitumen roof, but we buy wood planks. We could also apparently... You apparently can't buy paint. It would be like... Handly paint bucket. Yes, and color is always grey, it seems. You can find it on the unloading ramp. Alright, now we do have... Where's the unloading ramp? Apparently this is only the grass, like, and there are like packs of grass and some some like grass coming through. Handy. Alright, that's the unloading ramp. Selected wood planks 100. Most probably we should lift those with the crane rather than like transporting them one by one, so let's get our truck to position. Here we go. And can we now manipulate the crane? Yes. There we go. Let's make sure our crane is like sufficiently locked in, so we have no accident with that. Looks good. And then we of course want to return to the building site. That was at least as much planks as we can afford. Apparently we can also go that way, or at least it looks like it. Not totally. No, we of course can't, because the issue is that there's no way owing there, so we need to drive back and drive back here and... Oh, hello there, Light. Good to see you. You of course also get the wave, and let's even put the skunk on the big screen for a moment for that. So hello there, Light, and good to see you. Our good SFW here put this one in the skunk suit, so of course also like that well. It have been having a good time with the game, and also did MTG earlier today, so actually it's been a pretty good day stream-wise. Still playing the approximately half an hour of this game, and then finish for the night. So good to see you. It's been a while since I've seen you, and to remember you haven't streamed that much very lately either. So always good to have you around. So let's try and get the planks to the construction site, which might not be that easy, but let's see if we can make the turn. Just and just so. Are we going in the right direction? Yes. Should we have... Yes, we should have turned there, so... Again, U-turn, please. Like 10 points turn. Fortunately, there's so little other traffic that... And do think we should turn in this direction. Let's check. And no. Alright. So once again, really safe U-turn. Alright, we also found the pole, but there's no damage modeling in this game as far as I know, so... Alright, let's see, was this the next place to turn? Yes, and we should turn left to think. Yes, we are coming up to the job site. Yeah, most important Lumberjack equipment, stereo. Of course the chainsaw is also nice or whatever, but we have nice Panasonic or Sony stereo do things, so that's of course very important in the truck while we are transporting timber. So let's see. Do think we should turn onto the dirt road here. No, this was the thing. Or actually, let's see, was it then this way? Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Hi there.
Gotta go.
Alright, so it's like how do we then build these? We do now have a lot of planks. Could we like lift those out with the crane, or like if we pick up one, can we? There we go. We can clearly start building. Building here, of course, as noted in the description, in nailgun, tractor and chainsaw we trust, because you can build absolutely everything with the nailgun. You do not need any other tools than the nailgun to build anything and everything, which is of course very logical overall. There are no bunnies. Have seen a deer, but this game in general, as far as I know, is not really a hunting game. So let's then keep on building, as we now do have builder, fixed damage, rebuilding with new materials. Yes, let's keep building, because apparently like taking one plank of the truck was enough to build plenty of cabin. Alright, our cabin floor is starting to look good, so let's try to build some cabin walls. The way they are built is kind of questionable. Like, alright, there's a cabin wall. We can also build some ceiling. And there's a window. Alright, and there's another window. Current progress still 0%, so let's see how much we need to build. Alright, and most probably here we get a door. Yes, nice, fancy looking door. And there's more of our ceiling. There we go, nice bits of ceiling, also a bit of wall. Apparently we now run out of planks, so let's open our new door and get more building material. There we go. So you can build one cabin apparently with approximately 2 piles, or a bit less, as There's a little bit of healing only missing now. There we go. And then you are seriously hungry. Alright, so we should most probably eat something. Do think we still have the jar of honey, so let's consume one of those. Now we have food 60. So can we like climb somewhere, see if we need more like something for the roof? Hard to say, yes, it's really hard to see the roof proper. Would imagine we would need also some roofing. So let's see like, can we see from anywhere if this needs anything else? It's hard to say, like, can we somehow get higher, because there doesn't seem to be any like ladder on the whole construction site.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Need me to help you with something?
Not now. Sorry.
Any new rumors flying around?
All the local investments have been stalled for years now, you know. Not good for business. No tourists, no money. I wish someone would do something about that.
Bye.
Alright, like, quest complete 0%, and we certainly have built a cabin. Let's see the quest description. Use planks to rebuild the summer houses for James. It doesn't really say that we would need anything else. So let's keep going like with the next cabin. Alright, and our floor starts to be done. Let's build the door first, it seems. And the patio. Alright, there's our patio. Alright, there's one wall and we still have some wood left, so let's keep building. We need to find more money to buy more wood, because it seems that our good Mr. Investor is not apparently buying, despite the first cabin looking quite ready. So most probably we need to do other jobs to get more money for more wood, as we are running out of wood quite soon. Alright, we do not have quite enough wood to finish the roof. There we go. And we run out of wood, so the final bits just exploded. Let's close the door anyway, though part of the roof is missing. And we do not have more money to buy more materials, so more or less we have to do other jobs to get more money for more. Get more wood for the cabins. And with that cabin building we have like 10 minutes remaining, so let's see what other quests there were around and check one of those out further. Let's see about the mushrooms again. Wherever we find mushrooms. So let's move into the woods and try to find a mushroom. You wonder how to find any.
You don't know that.
Alright, this was actually the guy who wanted his farm buildings fixed, so.
I know nothing about it.
We could as well try fixing those. And this is how you repair buildings with a nailgun. As said, in chainsaw, tractor and nailgun we trust. Alright, we apparently need to get up on the roof. But the interior looks quite fine now.
We should just hold on.
You wouldn't do it yourself.
People say a lot of things.
So let's see how to get to the roof then.
Always knew there'd be problems.
People say a lot of things.
So what if he did? That's
We
his
can
choice.
also fix the patio, clearly, and the fence.
It was just like you said.
Alright, those are done.
It's just words.
I think there was some way to construct scaffolding, if you remember correctly. Yes,
Always knew there'd be problems.
now that remember it. You totally nailed that repair. Very much so. So let's see about adding some scaffolding. There we go.
It's hard to be sure. He deals with all.
Alright, looks good.
It's just words.
I've got my own opinion.
Obviously.
There we go.
It's hard to be sure.
Nobody listens to me anyway.
Always knew there'd be problems. Never know who to trust.
It's just
Really, the tree is in the way. Can we like get rid of it with the chains? So
Do you really believe that?
Is it gonna be any different now?
apparently not.
People say a lot of things.
Let's remove scaffolding as we can't go that way.
I ain't gonna tell anyone.
Deals with all the wrong people.
Do you really believe that?
You don't know
People say a lot of things.
Until you've fixed all of them, it glitches even more.
that. Nobody listens to me anyway.
He wouldn't do it himself.
Like that.
Nobody cares about what he says.
Fortunately, we don't need safety harness or anything.
He deals with
He was just like you said.
Alright, at least do think the roof is now perfect.
I'm not surprised.
Not like that.
You don't know that.
So let's remove scaffolding.
I don't think it's gonna change.
Gee, that's too bad. He knew about this before.
Is it gonna be any different?
I don't think it's gonna change.
Who knew about this before?
And repair the interior.
Do you really believe that?
I ain't gonna tell anyone.
He wouldn't do it himself.
I don't think it's gonna change.
I ain't gonna tell anyone. He wouldn't do it himself.
It's hard to be sure.
Not my problem.
Fix the stairs on the way up.
That's not what I heard.
Is it gonna be any different now?
A bit of hay on the loft also.
It's just noise.
Is it gonna be any different now?
I don't think it's gonna change.
You don't know that.
He wouldn't do it himself.
I know nothing about it.
People say a lot of things.
Always knew there'd be problems.
Alright, also the
That's his choice.
Also, the frame of the building had a bit of fix needed.
I ain't gonna tell anyone.
Do you really believe that?
Would be worried if the frame of the building was in that kind of a
He would
condition.
Gee, that's too bad.
Alright, it starts to be 1.5 hours and I've had a good time with various activities in Lumberjack Dynasty. So going to finish here and see who we can raid, and we will see tomorrow. So let's switch the tank to the big screen and then thank you all for joining, and we had nice change of fursuit, and also you of course all get the wave. Good night, and of course good night Jax also, as you are going to bed. So good night for you, and hopefully you sleep well, and then we see who we can raid, and we will meet tomorrow. So let's see. First of all, we save the game, of course. Not here, so we do not forget.
So what if he did? That's his
And then we can see who's on. Maple is on and Boozy. Alright. Let's see who else is on. Wolf is playing Elden Ring. Hounda is still playing Legend of Zelda. Nero is playing Phasmo. Mr. Dino is playing Fallout. Let's see if they are actually playing the original Fallout. Yeah, they are playing the original Fallout. Rather like retro. So let's go for that. It's been a while since I've seen Mr. Dino play anything. So let's go for that this time. There we go. And thank you all. Good night, and we'll see tomorrow.